What up, YouTubers? This is your girl Nick coming to you, giving you an update on what's going on in my life and going on with keto and Vyvanse. So I am on Vyvanse 50 milligrams for the treatment of my binge eating disorder. I've been on Vyvanse for 26 weeks now. Have been doing really well with it. Sorry if I'm a little out of breath. I just finished a workout. Not having any side effects, no palpitations. I only had some insomnia for the first 24 hours when I started it back in December. Haven't had any other problems since then. I take it every morning at 8 a.m., sometimes a little bit earlier, but never later. So I haven't had any problems with insomnia. Still have some dry mouth, but that's pretty much normal. I had that even before I started the Vyvanse, so I don't know how much of it is the Vyvanse or not, but I've been doing really well with it. I haven't binged anything since, actually it's been a couple weeks now. Since my last video, I haven't binged. So I guess it's working, the combination of the Vyvanse and then using different techniques that I have learned in therapy for my binge eating disorder. I've been doing a lot of coloring. This week was a very stressful week. Husband and I got into a little bit of a tiff. It was a pretty bad tiff. And for the first time, I did not want to binge. Usually when I get upset, first thing I think about is food and wanting to binge. And I didn't want to binge. I actually lost my appetite. So I've been doing really well. And I've been doing a ketogenic diet for 10 weeks now. Prior to that, I was doing a 1,200 calorie diet and counting carbs. Now I'm doing a ketogenic diet, which is high fat, moderate protein, very, very low carb. My calories are set at somewhere around 1,400 and some change. I don't remember exactly what it is. And I've been doing pretty good. So since my last video last week, I'm actually down 2.2 pounds. So I am hella close to Wonderland. I'm exactly to a 1.0 this morning. So I am definitely going in the right direction. So close to Wonderland. We'll see how fast I can get there. Usually I ramp up my workouts on the weekend. So we'll see if I make it by the end of the weekend. I'm pretty excited. So I just did a workout. I just started working out maybe 3 weeks ago. I really hate to work out. I am lazy as hell, y'all. But you know, I lost, 40 something pounds without exercise, and I figured, it's time to start adding in cardio. I wanted to add in some strength training, lifting weights too, but I wanted to start adding cardio for the health benefits, trying to make my heart healthier. So I've been doing Zumba. Basically what I've been doing is, because I'm trying to save money, I don't go to a class. There's plenty of videos on YouTube. I just sit here and make a playlist of the videos and then play them through YouTube on my TV and work out in the living room. I'm doing it. I started one day where I was just like, oh, I'll do one song and I'll quit, and that turned into 30 minutes. Now my playlist is about an hour long. So when I do Zumba, I'm doing it for an hour, approximately. It comes out to like 50 something minutes, but it's an hour. And I do Zumba, I would say 3 to 4 times a week for an hour long. And then this week I added in, I wanted to change it up a little bit. So I still have from Beachbody, they had this thing called Les Mills Combat a couple years ago. It's kind of like Tae Bo for you guys that remember Tae Bo. If you're not too young, you don't know about Tae Bo. It's just a cardio workout that uses like martial arts moves. So Les Mills Combat is like that. So it's, it's a lot of punching. So, jabbing and cross and hooks and uppercuts. And then there's kicks as well. And you're keeping your cardiovascular levels going up. So I did that on Tuesday, and then I took a break because it was my first day doing it in a really long time. I was proud of myself. I got the whole half-hour workout. It was tough, but I did it, and I was really proud of myself. But man, I was sore the next day. I was sore 2 days later, which is usually the day I'm really sore. I get delayed muscle soreness onset. I was really sore. Even today, like day 3 after the workout, I'm still kind of sore. I felt it in my workout today, but I pushed through and did my workout. So I'm good for the day on my workout. So I'll probably work out today, tomorrow, and Sunday. I'll take Monday off. I usually like to give myself a day off anyway, but I'm having a procedure on Monday. So for you guys that have been following me for a while, you know that I have pre-cancer of the cervix. I've had it for numerous years, since 2002. It's 2018 now. I've had a LEEP procedure where they burn off the abnormal areas. I've also had precancer it spread to from the cervix to the vulva. So I've had surgery to remove those abnormal areas as well, and was doing really well, was clear for like 10 years, and then now it's back. I start having abnormal pap smears again, and it's back again. So it's, abnormal paps, then I have to have a colposcopy, or COPO for short, where they do a visual examination of your cervix. They put some stuff on. It's like vinegar to make any abnormal areas kind of pop out. And if they see abnormal areas, they take a biopsy, and then they also do scrapings. Yes, it is not pleasant at all. I had it done last year. It was low grade. My cells have always been low grade throughout this whole process. They went to do the COPO again this year, and they were having trouble when she wanted to biopsy 2 areas, which was new for me. Usually it's just 1 area between like 12 and 1 o'clock, which is this part of the cervix. Now she wanted to do 2 areas, and when she was trying to do the biopsy, the instruments just kept sliding off of my cervix. So she went to use a clamp to hold onto my cervix, and y'all, that clamp hurt. Like, she put that clamp on, I yelled, and then I just started sobbing uncontrollably, and it was so painful. I tapped out. I was like, I'm sorry, like, I need to stop. I can't do this. And then once I calmed down, I was like, what are my options? So I found out that one option was to go and have it done in the operating room. I guess that was an option because we weren't successful in the office, and that's why they gave me that option. But it's an awesome option. So I get to go on Monday to the operating room. They're going to knock me all the way out, and then do the biopsies and the scrapings. And then I'll be good for a year. If my pap comes back abnormal again next year, then I have to go through this again next year, and every year until whenever. But it's good that it's low grade. It can be low grade for a really long time, she said, but when it switches, or if it switches to high grade, then that's when it's unpredictable how fast it'll progress to cancer. So we try to stay on top of this. If, depending on the pathology of the results, they're probably going to recommend doing cryotherapy to treat it, where they freeze my cervix. Not looking forward to that. I'm sure that's uncomfortable / painful. They would not do another LEEP because they don't want to keep taking chunks of my cervix out, because in like 5 months, my husband and I are going to start trying for a baby. So I want to have enough of a cervix so I don't have complications of carrying a pregnancy. So that's why we would do cryotherapy versus LEEP. So that's basically what's been going on in my life, despite, challenges with work, and, my husband and I getting into a little bit of a fight this week. I did good. I didn't binge. I've been sticking to my ketogenic diet. Like I said, I'm down 2.2 pounds from last week. So, it's been an awesome week. I look forward to hearing from you guys. Please comment down below if you have any suggestions or questions. I do answer them. Any topics you want me to talk about, let me know, and I'll make a video. Until next time, guys. Bye-bye.